wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis. It's Friday. We haven't seen you for about 48 hours.
Oh my God,
we
had a break. It was amazing.
Anyways, it is time for Smackdown.
Smackdown! You're all excited for it. We know it. We hear you.
Why wouldn't they be?
Fuck if I know.
We have to know their excitement.
I do. I need to know all of their excitement. Out of 12?
Out of 10.
Oh, a 10? A 12 out of 10?
What you looking at?
What am I looking at?
I don't even went that way. Your face.
Oh, I was looking to see about whatchamacallit. What do you call that stuff? This is trivia crap.
Microwave pizza.
Microwave pizzas. I was looking for microwave pizza. All right, who we got in the chat after we listen to Paul Heyman talk for Roman, just in case so he can't talk for himself. We got the Fiend in the chat tonight. Hey, the Fiend. We also have Ayla. Hey, Ayla.
Hey, Ayla.
We have Josh in the chat.
Hey, Josh.
We have Luke somewhere happening out there, I bet. We've got Tyler in the chat. Hey, Tyler.
Hey,
we have
Tyler.
Icon. Hi,
Icon.
We have Randy Paula. Hey ho, diddly
Hey,
do,
Randy.
he says. Let's see who else we got. We got Fat Laces in the chat. We've got Aoife. Hey, Aoife.
Aoife.
We have
How's school
Carlos.
going?
Hey, Carlos. How
Carlos.
is everybody doing tonight? Or morning, whichever one it is for you all. How is it going?
Oh, God. They let him talk. Oh, man, my word. Roman, you got a mouthpiece for a reason.
We have Joven. Hi,
Hey,
Joven. How's it going?
How's everybody's week going?
Yeah,
It's over now.
How'd everybody's week go to this week? Everybody got their plans for the weekend?
We have a 2-day weekend.
We do have a 2-day weekend of nothing so nice.
I don't know what to do. We might just have to get on just for fun. Just out of habit or something. Like,
No.
hello, we're here. Bye. Can't let them go 72 hours without seeing us.
Right.
Fatal 4-way. Oh, wait, that was last week. I was like, wait, did that happen last week?
Right.
So they're going way recap here. They're showing us what happened all last week.
Sweet.
They're like, we don't want to do a show this week. We want to do a show about last week.
It wouldn't. As Josh is saying, never forget about 9/11 and the States. 9/11 is a big thing.
Kind of a big deal.
Aoife says,
like
I'm exhausted. I just set an alarm for 1 a.m. because I kept falling asleep. Oh, you poor thing.
Jeez, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Get some sleep. I know
Like,
it's the weekend, but come on. Give yourself some sleep.
I really want to chat with you guys. Set an alarm for 1 a.m.
Randy is letting us know that his dog had puppies. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, what kind of dog is it again?
How fun.
Do we know?
For Randy, I don't know what kind of dog Randy has. I don't remember. Did we ask for his
I don't
before?
think we did. I didn't know we had.
his.
I didn't know that it was
just
pregnant.
Aoife that we asked what kind
Yes.
of dog she had. Because she had a puppy named
Yes.
Oscar. Roman says, or Tyler says, my week went wonderful. Thanks for asking. How was your week so far, Travis and Dalethea?
It's been great.
A lot better than last
Fantastical.
week. No cooking mishaps.
Yeah. No broken pans.
Oh, wait, I didn't have a cooking mishap, but there was a cooking mishap in my family.
Her dad decided to
Try to burn the house down. That's nice. Randy says it's a
cool.
St. Bernard.
Oh, I want one.
Want one? Send it on over from Scotland, Randy. We're ready.
I definitely want one. My
Put
favorite.
it on a plane. I call her Lady. Aw, how sweet. And how many little puppies did you have? 10, 12, 20? Aoife says, I want to stay and be on stream. I can sleep tomorrow. Well, okay then. We won't stop you by any means. But if you do fall asleep, don't feel bad. We have Jonelle in the chat. Hey, Jonelle, how's it going? Says women make sense for Bayley to lose the championship and Hell in a Cell to Naomi. Because you can do Sasha Banks and her without the championship.
Absolutely.
True
Keep
that.
their own storyline going.
Yes. And Luke, who I knew was somewhere around tonight, says, sleep? What the F is sleep? LOL, I'm too busy for this sleep thing.
Show up and win.
Sleep is stupid. Evil Bot is in the chat. Hey, Evil says, tonight Jeff Hardy defends his Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles, as he should have to. Luke also says, I've spent 13 hours working on lights and displays and having a driveway made for Halloween. I'm tired. Wow, that sounds like a lot of freaking work.
It feels really early
It does.
to be doing.
But let's, I look at it as the same way as you would for Christmas, right? So your lights take a long time to put up, right? Yes. So you kind of want to start when the weather's kind of nice. They kind of
took a long time to get down.
So let's say he has a nice day where the weather's not poo, and he's like, shit, I better get out there and get that done so that when the weather's pooey, and then he can make sure everything works too. So I get it. Because you might put it together and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. Like one section doesn't work how you want it to, so you have to do something with it. I mean, you know what I mean? It makes sense why you'd want to do it kind of early.
All right, here comes Roman Reigns.
Randy says she had 7 puppies. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a nice little litter.
Josh says, Travis, let's also remember how great of a worker Briscoe was. Okay.
It was a long time ago. I think he really wrestled before my time, but I do remember him wrestling. He was let go by WWE.
Oh.
But the Briscoes are the ones that found Hulk Hogan.
Ah.
Trained him. Tried to break his arms and legs when they were training him.
But Lisa says Roman's shirt should be betray family and smile. Right? Betray your family and smile
chief.
About it.
He's your tribal chief.
No, he's not. I don't like that. I'm offended. Completely offended.
It's his people.
I'm offended. I don't care. I'm offended. I'm not his people. I'm offended by it. Yes, I can. I can be completely offended. I'm a woman. I can be offended about everything.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vindicator.
Hey, Vindicator.
How's it going? How's your week been? How's your Friday? Is it Thunderdome time? It is.
It is Thunderdome.
It's all the stupid people back there that I don't want to see, and everybody's thumbs downing everybody.
What's Roman Reigns?
Are they thumbs downing Paul Heyman?
Both of them.
Or are they thumbs downing the both of them? Question of the day.
I feel like there's more, and the TVs are smaller.
Oh, they might have added more people.
They did. They made it smaller.
So they stole your idea. So they were fucking listening to our shit, and they stole your idea. Bitches. All right, so Vindicator says, how you two doing tonight? Fucking
doing
fantastic.
Great.
No storms around.
Getting ready for the weekend. It's all blue outside.
It's blue for now.
We'll be getting smoke soon.
I can't wait for all the fires in Gomorrah and Sodom that are on fire. And no fathers being Seth Rollins and burning it down. No. Randy's like, Nia Jax is beautiful. She has a very pretty face.
She does.
Evil Bot is, Luke, it is 8 p.m. Don't sleep. Maybe for you it is, Evil, but for Luke, it's not 8 p.m. for him, as he just mentioned. Just as like, wonder who's going to get let go next after Briscoe got let. Well, they let go like 70-some people, Josh.
Yeah, they let go a whole bunch of people. Bray Wyatt's dad was let go.
Right.
IRS.
Yeah. Luke says, when you're making a huge display on our whole property, I hired people to make a driveway and other people are helping. This isn't just a house. This is 8 acres of a display. See, I told you. See, it's a lot of work. I knew that. See, I got it right. I knew what I was talking about. I sometimes is smart. I sometimes have a brain. It's amazing.
Uso. Jey
Uso. Going to throw an Uso out there?
It is Jey.
Oh, is it? Is that who we decided it was this time? Not Jimmy?
Well,
everybody kept telling us it was Jimmy. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it was Jay. Oh, look, it's Jey Uso. Yeah, I sometimes smart. Randy's like, I know WWE should treat Nia Jax better. Well, Randy, she should probably treat other people better, too.
When she stops breaking people's faces.
She's a little rowdy.
Look at those two. There they are as kids.
Oh, we were besties when we were children. Look at us. Vindicator says Roman is copying Lesnar with Heyman and now shirts with written catchphrases. WWE recycles too many lame concepts.
Hey, did you hear that? He's always number 3 in their group.
Roman is?
No. Yeah, Roman.
Jey is?
The big monster's the third wheel. No, he is.
Oh, I would think he's a third wheel.
Because Jimmy is 8 minutes older than he is.
8 minutes?
Yep.
Damn. That's...
I gotta compete against my blood.
I don't like this. It's dumb. Evilbot's like, Luke at Clash of Champions, Jey Uso faces Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship.
I feel like this should be a pre-show fight.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a main event. If it is, I leave.
The only way... No, there's no way it's main event.
I'm not boycotting. I'm just going to walk away.
That Roman loses that is if he dies. Mid-match, he just dies. And they're like, shit, we got to do something.
They're like, oh, crap. He died in the ring. Josh is like, what do you guys think about, what do you guys think, who do you think is going to get, oh, no, I don't think any of those people. Something about how Dallas and maybe Tucky, Titus O'Neil and Dallas and maybe Tucky. I doubt
Are we
it.
talking about releasing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's no
I don't
way.
think they're going to get rid of any wrestlers
What
right
I think
now.
they're getting rid of is just the
They get
back
rid of
people.
wrestlers every year in March.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
And granted, it's September, but still. We've got Buttercream in the chat. Hey, Buttercream. We also have Anas Amal in the chat. Hey, Anas, how's it going? We have Prodor, Lee Boys, 33. Yeah, it started to a certain degree. Prodor, nice to see you in our chat. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
We are right now just watching Roman Reigns talk to Jey Uso. Why does he need Paul Heyman if he's going to talk?
I don't.
That's fucking dumb. Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. Seriously. Ugh.
Do you think this match is actually going to happen?
I don't know, but Vindicator wants to tell you that you're underestimating Jey Uso, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate him.
Maybe Roman will overlook him also, and then he'll win.
That's too funny.
Roman, quit looking at this.
Is like, Dalethea, did you see Mysterio family hits Murphy like a pinata? Yeah, we saw that.
They beat the shit out of him. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
We ain't kids anymore.
Right?
Grown men.
That's just too funny. We're grown men. We're supposed to be friends. Lisa's is like,
King
fun
Corbin's
fact,
showing
Paul
up.
Heyman managed the Samoan SWAT team in WCW. That's Rikishi in his early career.
It's true.
Good for him. Evilbot's like, tonight Bayley will explain her actions. Oh, really? Was she high on something?
Like a mouse?
Like a mouse. Did you guys see her Instagram post? That shit's funny as crap. No, Josh, the other Uso did not get let go. He was injured in their matches when they came back as a tag team. He got an injury.
Yeah, Jimmy's hurt. Yeah.
Something to do with his knee or something. We've got Zoe in the chat. Hey, Zoe. How's it going tonight? Vindicator's like, leave it to Corbin to ruin the show. I like his music, though. Pre-King gimmick. I actually would rather see Corbin than Roman Reigns any day, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Oh, who else is coming out? Aoife says, will you guys be going live at the weekend? We will not be going live tonight this weekend. We do not have any pay-per-views. Oh. We have to agree with His Royal Highness here. It stinks.
Maybe they're going to turn this in and then Jay won't make it.
Maybe. Randy's like, Sasha Banks could be Sadie Adler. Randy also said that his wife doesn't like him liking Nia. Really? That's so weird. Who cares?
She's jelly.
She's a jellyfish. She should just appreciate that Nia's pretty. It's fine. Looks like, why the hell does Sheamus each week look more and more like the Irish main character from Red Dead Redemption 2? And as Vindicator says, Sheamus is dressing like Ridge Holland. What is WWE doing? Seriously, Vince needs to relinquish control.
Hey, Pinocchio. The grown-ups haven't finished talking.
Oh my god, does he have to talk? We have Blythe in the chat. Hey Blythe, how's it going?
Roman hasn't even moved. He's letting Jay do all the work.
Well, why would he? He's not part of his group. He doesn't want to be a part of his group. He doesn't have to do anything now, right?
I think
he just has to show up.
I think it's going to be a tag team match.
I don't think so.
So is it going to be later or is it going to be now?
It's going to be later because none of them are in their wrestling attire. Except for those dorks. Well, yeah, I guess they kind of are. Oh, so dumb.
They just start playing Roman's music out of the blue. He did nothing. Except for wear tight ankled pants.
And look like a dumbass.
Forgot to wear socks.
Oh, Blythe is like, yeah, it's Sean. That's his name from Red Dead Redemption. Blythe said that. And
Sasha
then Randy
Banks
says Sean McGuire. That is Sheamus' new name. Is she here?
Is Sasha pregnant?
Maybe.
That's the rumor.
Vindicator's like, no, Sasha, I don't want to relive that
Look at
travesty.
That. Fatal 4-way later on.
Oh, winner faces Bayley for the women's championship at Clash of Champions.
That one's going to depend on what they do with Bliss.
And Luke says, if Bliss doesn't win the Fatal 4-way, I'll riot.
Peaceful protest, not riot.
Yeah, you have to peaceful protest in our chat.
Peaceful protest.
It's offensive otherwise. Just kidding. Aoife's like, I'm going to go to bed now. Sorry, I can't stay for long. I'll hopefully see you guys Monday. Well, Aoife, have a great rest of your evening and get some sleep, sweetie. It's okay. You've probably had a really busy week with school.
Right. Getting used to school.
We might be able to see you on Monday. If not, we will see you sometime next week.
Oh, he just cut us to commercial.
But we will be here next weekend, right?
No.
No, not next weekend for a pay-per-view?
Nope.
Oh, no, not next weekend. The weekend after. Is that right?
Sure, I don't know what day that is, but one of these weekends we'll be here. I think it's 3 weeks.
Is it?
Uh-huh, because I think in...
Did they change it from the end of September to October?
No, it's still I think it's like the 27th.
Yeah, the last weekend of September.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they've also moved Hell in a Cell to the last weekend of October. So that one is the 24th.
Ah. We've got Bill McMahon in the chat. Hey Bill,
Bill.
How's it going? Vindicator says Sheamus and Sami Zayn need shopping lessons. Fat Lisa says to Josh, exactly. Yo, Teddy Long is awesome. Remember that, Randy, you will be face Undertaker. That's what Teddy Long used to say.
Playa.
Cool. Bill McMahon says Lacey Evans and Nikki Cross shouldn't be in the Fatal 4-Way. And we
You're
have
not a Cross
Luna,
fan?
right? We have
Hey,
Luna
Luna
in the chat. Hey, Luna. Says, oi, why did Sammy turn off the bloody telly?
He's just pushing buttons, writing in the background,
know.
or protesting.
I have no idea. Luke says, if Bliss doesn't win due to story, then Nikki won't. And I don't want the other two to win again. Well, the other two is Lacey Evans and then Tamina. So, I don't know.
And is that happening right now? Or is that tonight?
I don't know. I don't think it said next. I thought it just said
Well, they cut to Sami Zayn, and so we couldn't really see what was happening.
Oh. Well, he had to get his TV time, right?
Because I felt like the Roman thing should be now, but that could also be the main event. So if that's the main event, then they're probably starting with the ladies.
Right. Well, it's weird because we don't have Walter in the chat tonight. Hopefully he's okay. I don't even know if he was here earlier.
I don't know. I did not check it.
I don't know either. But I guess we could do
some trivia anyways.
Some trivia. I feel like we've done these before. Okay, we might have. Just kidding. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Who was the first NXT champion? We have Gothlustia in the chat. Hey, Gothlustia. How are you doing tonight? We also have Brad in the chat. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Nice to see you in the back of the chat. How's everything going?
Thanks for hanging out with us.
How's your Friday/Saturday morning?
Who was the first NXT World Champion?
Who was the first NXT champion?
I think I know this one.
Everybody should. Yeah, go tell that to everybody else. Just waiting for the commercial break to be over.
You got a question?
I do. I'm just gonna wait until it comes back up, and then I'm going to say the answer. Well, they're back. They're talking about Connor's cure right now, but the answer to the trivia was Seth Rollins. So
the
if
Monday
you guess
Night
Seth
Messiah.
Rollins,
that's what I was saying.
But that's who it is. Brad's
the
like,
first
it's
ever
going
NXT
good.
champion
Thanks,
was
guys.
the Monday Night Messiah. But he probably didn't have that name then.
Thanks, guys. How about you?
Doing great.
Doing great. He says, I'm really hoping Bliss doesn't join the Fiend. Oh. And then you have all of us
Jeff
over here
Hardy.
going, we wish she would. We want her to be Sister Abigail, dress in weird, lacy, black, short, creepy outfits and giggle and be psychotic yet mean. Psychotic, cute, and mean at the same time.
All of it. Fighting with herself. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
I'm kicking my own ass.
Now, will Jeff Hardy be able to win this without cheating? I feel like that's the question that needs to be addressed.
Right. Fatless says, yep, Lacey, black on. Lacey, black on Alexa is a go for me. All right, Valet says. Randy's like, in the House of Commons. Sweet. Brad says, I feel a certain way about Bliss, so it's weird and makes me seem like a weirdo. I don't know why or how.
Because she's little.
Because she's tiny. She's a tiny
Here
little
he comes.
And she's just so cute. All right, we've got Rarity in the chat. Hey, Rarity.
Hey,
nice to
Rarity.
see you
Thanks
back
for
in here.
hanging out with us.
Let's see.
On this Friday.
Vindicator says, if Bayley can cheat, then so can Jeff Hardy. Exactly. And he does, so it's all right?
Everybody cheats.
They all cheat.
It's fine.
Does he have his knee brace on underneath his big baggy, stupid 90s pants?
We will not know. What's his shirt say?
The gloves are on. Something about gloves.
Instead of the gloves are off, the gloves are on, huh?
Well, that's all he does is wear gloves, right?
Hey, he's wearing red gloves. Hey, that's kind of crazy. So, no shit. He left Raw because of Paul Heyman.
Right?
And now Paul Heyman's on SmackDown. That's hilarious. And I mean, he flat out dogs Paul Heyman on his show.
Damn. I wonder if he's going to switch teams again.
He's got red gloves on. That's the only reason I even kind of brought it up.
Well, his whole outfit has red and black.
It makes sense, but when I saw his red gloves, it just made it pop. I was like, oh.
Right?
Because he used to wear the blue gloves on SmackDown with the black.
Brad is very excited about the football is back tomorrow. Sweet.
How dare you disrespect the Intercontinental Champion?
Whoa.
Sami Zayn is the Intercontinental Champion.
Is he? That's nice. Randy's like, Bo Dallas for King of the World because all you got to do is Bo Live, right? Totally. I don't think that Rarity wants us to talk to them. Vindicator's like, stop it, Dalethea. I wear pants like that. I cannot do tight clothing.
I wear them too. I don't wear the
no.
cargo pants.
You don't wear those kind of pants. The pants that Jeff Hardy has on? Do you wear those kind of pants?
No, I don't wear the cargo type with the pockets on the side.
No.
That's what I'm looking at. He has black cargo pants on.
Those are the type of pants that they wore, like all the goth kids wore when we were in school. And they still wear them to this day. And so that's what I'm saying. Like the old 90s straight leg big pants.
Oh, they're kicking Sammy out.
I will get you. I will sue you with my suiness.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We have Nicola in the chat. Hey, Nicola.
Post-match appearance.
How's it going?
Oh, he threw the mic. Oh, and then AJ gets the upper hand.
Well, he might as well get him while he's down or whatever.
Michael Cole's saying it's a cheap shot. How's that a cheap shot? You're in the ring. You should be ready to fight.
Right. See, it says the gloves are on.
Because in hockey, the gloves are off.
Right. Randy's like, Jeff Hardy versus Sammy match of the year. For the real Intercontinental title.
Twist of fate. This is over. He's going to go up top. Here he goes.
Nicola says, I didn't come
Swanton.
here for 1 week. Yeah. Well, because you're finishing up school, which is good.
Oh, he missed, though.
Vindicator says, I wear
AJ, get outside,
baggy cargo pants and shorts because it's comfortable.
Yes.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't comfortable. I'm just saying that it looks goofy and he's like living in the Stone Age of his life.
That's what made him famous.
Ready? Here's a trivia question for you guys.
All right, trivia.
Who beat Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda for the WWE World Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania?
It's Wyndham.
Wyndham. Who cares how I say it?
Well, nobody's going to know what you're talking about.
Why wouldn't they?
Anyways, what was the question? Because I concentrated just on...
No, I'm not repeating it now.
You have to.
No, I don't.
They need to hear it.
You ruined everything.
Who defeated them at what WrestleMania?
The very first one.
Oh, yeah.
You ruined everything I wanted to say about everything. You ruined everything, Travis.
It's very final and sure.
Brad's like telling Anas not to spam, and then Anas is like, I love you, I'm sorry. Brad's like, what, Anas? Don't say you love me, man. You don't know me. Are you sure, Brad? Doesn't he call you at home?
You ain't know me.
You don't know me.
At home.
You don't call me at home. Ah. Oh, Nicola, school is good. We don't need rocks to crush schools. School is a good thing. Learn. He's very apologetic about his life. But would they know? I mean, really. Would they know what fun is? Look at them. Look how they're dressed. They don't know how to party.
I need to add that to our Summer Vibes playlist.
Do it. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic about it. Although I don't think she knows what it is. Oh my God. Wonder if he fell over. That'd be hilarious. Right? Whatever. She wouldn't be taking pictures. She would be making a goddamn video with weird music to it and putting it on TikTok. That's hilarious.
So my child would do.
What? Yeah, everybody just chill out.
So we're gonna all chill because we like bro.
All right, here's the answer to the question. The answer to the trivia question was the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. There you go. I have no idea.
Old Nikolai Volkov. He always came out and sang the Russian national anthem. AJ Styles hasn't slept for 3 weeks.
Go sit down in your corners and chill. You guys need to look at our Instagram and be like that mouse.
Don't ever do that. We do not promote that. Don't eat that stuff.
I meant like chill, like that mouse.
Not what he's doing.
Just be chill, like that mouse. Anyways, Nicola says he has to go. Bye. Need to go. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, Nicola. Have a great rest of your night. Vindicator's like, so Dalethea would never date Orange Cassidy. What about AJ Styles or Baron Corbin?
There you go.
Oh.
She loves AJ Styles' hair.
I do not love his hair.
Oh my gosh. You talk about how silky smooth it is all the time.
Okay, it's because it looks like he literally...
Jeff hurt himself.
The reason I say it is because when he first comes out, usually it looks silky smooth, like on, what's his face? That show.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Silky smooth.
It's silky smooth. And so it just looks like he had it styled.
They update that book? He's got like the 84 edition. So she's like, yeah, they update it. So he does everybody's hair in the 80s with the feathering.
So it just looks like he's like...
So they got rid of the feathering?
Got his hair done every time he comes out. It's just funny.
Paul Mitchell's trying to pay him and give him stock options.
Right? We have Glenn Hunt in the chat. Hey, Glenn, how's it going?
Hey, Glenn.
Giving us an update on the Memphis Tigers, huh? Oh, update with some unicorn sprinkles. Yeah, we don't really care. But thanks for sharing. Let's see. Officer Clark's in the chat.
Hey, Officer Clark.
How's it going tonight?
Oh, shit.
I'm patrolling
I guess he
the
hit,
whole
but
arena.
it looked like he missed it to me.
As
1,
you should
2,
be.
and there's a kick out. Jeff Hardy getting so close, but look at this. I thought he missed. I'm pretty sure he missed there. That's why they changed that camera angle.
Right.
And showed us one from a weird angle. AJ just moved. Twist of fate. Missed it. AJ puts him up on his back. Neck breaker. 1, 2, and Jeff kicks out.
Oh. Nothing.
Did you get a cramp or something? You're like, ah.
I felt like it in my heart.
Oh. Get a heartache.
Probably.
Is it because AJ Styles?
It's because of all the people in the chat fighting with each other. I'm sick and tired of it. You guys are giving me heart palpitations.
Listen to mommy.
Everybody needs to just chill out. Nobody's being mean to anybody.
1, 2, and
oh. Just ignore the people you don't want to see in the chat. That's how I look at it. Interact with us, Brad. Us. I'll be more than glad and happy to read your comments. Us. Wrestling. Us.
Oh, AJ working on that knee. I'm pretty sure that's the knee that he had attacked.
Randy's like, Jeff Hardy wants Willow in WWE, right? Wants him so bad. Fat Laces is like, I have medicinal only Officer Clark. I don't know who Glenn is, Officer Clark. Just Glenn. Glenn comes in, stuff and everything.
He tells us news.
Right?
AJ getting up.
Josh, you just stay in your own corner. Then he
Here
goes
it
like,
comes.
so that
Phenomenal
means she's
forearm.
having a phenomenal dinner
Shit,
with Aaron
Sami
Jones.
Zayn interfered.
Of course
Ring the
he
bell.
did. And he's beating up AJ Styles.
So AJ Styles obviously is going to get the win there, but
so now he's going to go in and try to beat up
I'm thinking
Hardy?
we're going to get a triple threat match at Clash of Champions. Oh, a Hululu kick.
Because
Hulula kick.
Because AJ deserves a chance to get his
To be in this, yes.
his belt back. Got it.
And it'll be to unify that title.
Brad, we're just point, honey. It's okay. It's not, nobody's targeting you specifically. Everybody else gets
There's
told
only
the
one.
same stuff. Nobody's targeting anybody.
So did he just take the other title? So now he's got the only 2 titles?
So he took the real one?
Well, I think so.
So he threw the other
Firefly
one in there and then
Funhouse,
took
Bray
it?
Wyatt, introducing his
newest creation.
tonight.
Newest creation, huh? That's weird.
I wonder if it's going to be like a little Joe Biden doll or something. Look at the Usos in the back. The cousins. Jay just doesn't shut up. He's like the Energizer Bunny.
As Officer Clark says, I'm heading back to my patrol. Leave me, please.
Oh, no. He didn't take the only belt. Because it looks like Hardy's got a belt in his hands. Oh, he fell down.
Vindicator says, so I guess the fake chat fights are more exhilarating than the fake SmackDown fights. It is, at this point.
What's he going to do? Is he falling into the lights?
I don't know.
That was just a bunch of drama that was
He's
unnecessary.
like, my back! My back! I've got problems with my back!
He is in his 40s.
Randy's like, Bray Wyatt, the new member is Sin Cara. His new creation is Sin Cara. And Brad's like, that would be crazy, Randy.
Y'all see it, his hair's blue.
Right? Carlos says Sami Zayn is not Intercontinental Champion. Jeff Hardy is the Intercontinental Champion. You're right. He is. He won it fair and cheating.
I do feel like There is going to be unification of that title at Clash of the Champions.
Yeah. That's right.
Although Hardy is the champion, because AJ Styles was the real champion.
Right. We've got the heel Renzo in the chat. Hi!
Heel Renzo.
Hi, Renzo. Hello, guys. It says I'm officially heel character. Oh, great. Everybody play nice.
He's got a chair. Is it a foreign object?
That's creepy. All right. Ready for a trivia question? Here you guys go. Who cashed in his Money in the Bank to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31?
Oh, I know this one. Pretty sure we've had this answer before.
We probably have always had that answer. Let's see. Jonathan Schroyer is on our chat. Hey, Jonathan. Nice to see you back. Says, I think Bliss is going to win that fatal 4-way match. Well, we know that if she doesn't, Luke is going to have a peaceful protest in his home.
He's going to sit there. He's just going to type the letter B over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Keep sending every time he gets to 300 characters.
Hill definitely says that they have a chair. We have News LTE in the chat. Hey, News LTE. Raw or SmackDown? Well, it's SmackDown tonight.
Right now we're doing SmackDown, but that's not what he's asking. He's asked which one we like better.
Oh.
And I think I answer this quite a bit. I like both of them. I like the characters on SmackDown, but I like the characters on Raw better, except for Bray Wyatt.
And we will
read I like the shorter show of SmackDown better than the 3-hour show.
And we will read your stuff, so please don't spam in the chat. Thank you.
She will get to it.
Please do not repeat your question 5 times.
Well, they do that because they're used to big, huge chats. And
we don't have a lot of people, so it's cool.
But eventually, you might have to do that.
Vindicator says, I'm not the best at playing nice, but I will struggle to try. Well, how about this? Just everybody be cordial.
If you're going to use a chair shot, make sure it's not to the head.
Right. Guts are fine.
Don't kick him in the balls.
Whack him. Whack him in the hip.
In the back, hips, arms.
Make sure they're ready for stuff.
Neck, chest, all that stuff counts. Just don't hit him in the head. Uh-oh. Is that going to work?
I don't know. It's just on the ads. It just had an ad.
What was loading?
Oh, was it?
So just moments ago. We got to do recaps from moments ago.
All right. So the answer to that question was Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins.
That's what I was like. We've already had that answer.
Well, it was the first one. Yeah. We have Michael Dukes in the chat. Hey, Michael. How's it going?
Elise Ashton, huh? She looks like my buddy's wife. So Jeff Hardy forgot to drink water because he's probably too busy drinking liquor.
What a jerk.
AJ's super upset.
Michael says he's doing good. Well, that's nice to hear. We've got Mandy Soleil in our chat. Hello, Mandy. How's it going tonight? Vindicator says Styles' body is more tan than his face. It looks weird. It's too much spray tan. It's fine.
Maybe it's a real tan. When I tan in the tanning bed, I put a towel over my face.
Oh. You want cancer on the rest of your body, but just not face cancer.
I just don't want it to age my face. And he could definitely be doing the same thing.
Maybe he's wearing makeup.
On his whole body?
On his face.
Oh.
He's got spray tan and makeup. So it looks really weird. Josh, you keep your freaking comments to yourself there, buddy. Or you'll get timed out too.
Is he hitting in the head with the chair?
No. Just attitudes and people getting timed out for him. We've got soccer mom Mandy Rose in the chat asking who the hell is this imposter what Mandy is in here. What?
Mandy Fi.
Michael Dukes wants to know who's the mystery person Bray Wyatt's going to unveil. I don't know.
Kind
we
of excited
all
to
have
see.
questions.
Will it be before the ladies' four-way, or will it be after? I think if it's after, it could be anybody. If it's before, I think it could definitely be Alexa.
Let's see. Mandy Soleil says, "Fine, just been to the church."
I'm pretty sure it was
That's
this
good.
Monday, not last Monday. Wasn't it?
That was last Monday.
Isn't that this Monday?
Yeah, but it could be last Monday, as in this last Monday.
I guess.
Oh.
Hey, fam. Look how fancy they are.
Popcorn, champagne.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? The Champions Lounge. Vindicator says, M. Duke sounds like a good wrestler name, like someone who would be in the Dark Order or leader of Retribution or a sidekick to Eddie Kingston.
What is it, M. Duke?
Michael Dukes.
Michael Dukes.
M. Dukes. What?
They're going to scout it.
Oh, are they? What a bunch of weirdos.
I feel like they're going to break something.
Why wouldn't they? They're just going to eat popcorn. Don't touch anything.
Don't touch it.
Eat all the popcorn.
Get you some. They're making a mess.
As he chokes on his popcorn and he has to give him a Heimlich maneuver.
Ford's like, I don't eat that. It's corn. He's like, get you some. I'm going to stay over here.
Right? He was going to, and then he's like, I'm allergic.
There's the Lucha House Party. As they implode, we're going to watch it tonight.
I mean, have you ever felt that way when you've, like, stuffed a whole handful of popcorn in your mouth and you're like, wonder if I inhaled? What? You were It's kind of worrying sometimes.
I've never thought of that, ever. And I've actually choked on food before. I thought for sure I was going to die one night.
Okay, so the only reason why I do is because I have my tongue pierced, so it's hard to maneuver food, especially if I have a very full mouth, around in my mouth. And I've actually been chewing on popcorn before, like handfuls of it, and like crunched down on my piercing because I was like moving it around. I was like, ow. Luckily, I did not break a tooth.
I did not need those teeth anyway.
Josh is like, who do you think is the lady with the hills? I think that lady with the hills is Eva Marie. Doubtful. But
It could definitely be Eva Marie, but I'm going to go with Carmella. I don't think it's going to be anybody that's going to be super surprising.
Right.
I just feel like it's Carmella. That's what I called last week when I seen it. I was like, why do they have Carmella walking around and we can't see her?
Right.
Because she's the only classy broad they have.
Mandy Solis says, my family thinks I am a center. Oh, well, it might be then.
Oh, shit.
But that picture that
Jeff,
you have.
did he even get hydrated?
Oh, Lord. Oh,
He
Sammy.
just broke that $40 table. What a dick.
Jerks.
Sammy and Jeff in the back fighting. That's going to set up a triple threat. Clash of Champions. Calling it now.
News LT wants to know, Seth Rollins or AJ Styles? Very quiet.
I like it.
It's really weird.
AJ out of that one.
Hey, Brad. Good to see you back in here. What you got to say for yourself?
Hey, Brad.
Vindicator says, I hope that Hardy and Zayn have a parking lot fight just to stick it to AEW. Why would It won't be as fun, though, because there will never, ever, ever be blood. Although I'd like to see Jeff Hardy whack Sami Zayn with a baseball bat that's covered in
Barbed wire?
barbed wire. That'd be funny.
Yeah, they don't do that in WWE.
No, they don't. Well, that's fine, Mandy Slay. Good for you. Having a girlfriend you love. Awesome.
Lots of love.
All the love. And I also want to know where Drew McIntyre's at. Not here.
No Drew Mac tonight.
Champion? Vindicator says, I hope the lady in Hills is Scarlett. She leaves Carrion and starts her own career. She can't start her own career. That was their stipulation of of their stuff, so...
Yeah, they wanted her to be eye candy for a little while first. And then Karrion gets broken.
News LT wants to know who your favorite WWE superstar of all time is.
Hulk Hogan. Childhood stuff. But I've got a lot of favorites, but that's the favorite. That's the one that gets my heart going.
We have Greg Clary in the chat. Hey, Greg, how's it going tonight? Let's see.
Good to see you in here. Thanks.
Michael Duke says Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy should have a hardcore match. Ha! That's hilarious. We've got a lot of loading tonight on their app, don't we? That's weird. Maybe they're having a problem with their streaming. Fat Lisa says Doink the Clown.
Right?
What about Doink the... Oh, is that his favorite?
His favorite of all time.
Fat Lisa's your favorite is Doink the Clown? Is that your favorite WWE superstar? Awesome. Vindicator says those Bloody Weapons matches went away with Mick Foley.
Yeah. They stopped with the whole blood thing in WWE. Unless it's accidental. Looks like AEW, that's all they're doing is busting each other open.
It went away with their compliance to all of the people out there that are offended by everything that possibly could happen in life.
They wake up offended. My pillow should be softer. I just bought it.
News LTE says, watching you since 3 months. Love from heart. Aw, well, that's really sweet. Thanks for being with us for the last 3 months. Hopefully you'll stick around for a lot longer. We're trying to stick around as much as we possibly can.
Be here till we're 50.
We'll probably die on screen.
Next week. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to have a major heart attack on screen. I'm just kidding.
Well, I always figured if I did get sick, I'll be on here so you guys will watch my progression.
Brad says his favorite of all time is either Stone Cold Steve Austin or Sheamus. Female-wise, it's Nia Jax, Paige, or Bliss. There you go. Josh's all-time favorite is Stone Cold. So
Stone Cold. You kind of get an idea when they started watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Or when they got serious about wrestling by who their favorite wrestler is. I remember Stone Cold when he was stunning Steve Austin in WCW.
Oh.
Before he went to ECW, and then he became the Rattlesnake in WWE. I'm pretty sure that all started with Jake the Snake Roberts. And we have some Jake the Snake haters out here, I know. But I'm pretty sure that's where the Stone Cold gimmick kind of came from, that Austin 316. Right. Because Jake Roberts was in the Bible and all that back then. And so Austin said, Austin 316. You know.
Right, the 316 stuff and everything.
So. Something like, Austin 316 says, I'll kick your candy ass. That's a rock. I don't know what the Austin 316 meant, but anyways, it was on all of his stuff. And it kind of became his thing. Lucha House Party. Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Tag team match coming up. Is this a tag team title match? Probably. Champion versus champion match.
Champions versus champions.
On Raw.
Is that happening next Monday?
Well, obviously, if this is a championship match, they're not losing because it's on Monday.
Ah.
And they're already advertising it. So if this is a championship match, they basically just advertise that Lucha House Party isn't going to win.
Right.
We don't set the bar. We are the bar. All right. Cesaro's out there. Grand Metalik.
Don't look at me and just do your stuff. Don't worry about me.
Is it important?
Yes, it is.
I guess.
It is.
Is it your brother?
You know what? You do stuff all the time, so just chill your butt.
Grand Metalik off the second rope. Hurricane Rana. Cesaro down. Kalisto's his tag team partner tonight. 1, 2. So with Kalisto being their self-proclaimed leader, is that why they weren't clapping? Is that why they're not getting into it?
I don't know, maybe. Are you talking about Shinsuke and Cesaro?
No, they don't have Kalisto.
Oh. So all three of them are in it?
No, just Kalisto and Grand Metalik.
Because the other guy's having a fit.
He's just on the outside. And Kalisto is their self-proclaimed leader.
Oh, I see. Once he came back, he's like, I'm back,
and that's
so
why
now you have to follow my rules.
And that's why I think the other two are not too happy with him. Because earlier when he was saying, lucha, lucha, they weren't doing it with him.
Right.
A little bit of friction. A little bit of friction makes heat. A lot of friction is bad.
Bad, bad, bad. Let's see. Vindicator says, I will never be offended by jumper cable or thumbtack matches. Brad says his dad looks like Stone Cold, so... Or he used to, cool. Anyway. Alrighty, though. And he's very bulky, huh? Michael Duke says my favorite wrestler is Papa Shango and Kamala.
Kamala's a good one.
Anas says my favorite WWE superstar is Rowan. I don't know who that is. Greg Cleary says Taker, a.k.a. Mark Calloway.
Old Mark Calloway.
Josh says actually Austin got the name Stone Cold by his wife because his wife said his coffee was Stone Cold. No joke. Look it up.
That's great.
Fantastic. Fat Lisa says Tom Brady is a Buccaneer. Still can't believe that. Right?
Yeah, it's tough.
So odd. He should have just retired. Nas is like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, and Elias. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, Joe Montana ended up with the Chiefs, so it happens.
Right. Brad says Cesaro is the best wrestler in the WWE.
What is that?
Oh, they're
having a party.
Huge party in their party place. They invited everybody who's not a champion. What a
Nakamura's just walking off.
Jerk. Those two have no respect. No respect. Anas is talking about Roman Reigns and stuff. Anas, my favorite WWE superstar is Rowan. I don't know who that is. Brad says Cesaro is the best wrestler in the WWE. He's very
tough. He's
interesting
a good one.
guy. I like Cesaro. Vindicator's like, I hate Jake the Snake Roberts. We know. That's why Travis said what he said. At least this fossilized version AEW keeps prancing out there.
3. Cesaro just lost it.
Oh, those dirty rotten luchas.
Grand Metalik.
They shouldn't let things like that bother them. They should just, not worry about it. That's why you shouldn't worry about what other people are doing.
They said that they were going to scout them, but instead they decided to get drunk.
Right. News LT says rapid fire, Mustafa Ali or Sheamus?
Sheamus.
Finn Balor or Jeff Hardy?
Finn Balor, probably.
Roman Reigns or Hulk Hogan?
Hogan.
Brad answered Sheamus, Finn, and Hogan. Easy. Brad's like...
So Bayley is coming out all mopey with that face again that she used to make before.
Oh, is she? Her mopey face? The sad face?
That face she did when they first put her on SmackDown. Like that.
Yes.
It's so weird.
Right? Great Clary says, best interview guy in WWF of all time, Macho Man.
As an interviewer? Oh, the guy that gets interviewed. Okay. I was like, I thought you meant as the person holding the mic. I'm like, that's Mean Gene Okerlund. But actually being interviewed, Randy was awesome.
Right?
He was like that. You could call that guy, I guess, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he'd answer the phone like that. That's how he talked. He lived, like, that was him. That was Randy Poffo was that guy. Like.
Great. Buttercream's like, what happened to 6 feet apart? I don't know. They decided that they needed to have everybody grouped together.
It was a party. Can't be 6 feet apart at a party.
Vindicator says the most despicable woman in WWE is coming out now. Get your popcorn ready for all the heat she is about to catch. Everybody hates her because she was so mean to Sasha.
I don't know if she even has fans.
Well,
Every once in a while we'll get any. I know Tyler
Brad's
likes her.
Vindicator if you really don't like Bayley, huh? Have you ever liked her?
I can honestly say I've never liked her all the way, right? Like, I've put up with her.
Vindicator and I are like two peas in a pod. We, like, hate everybody. It looks like Vindicator doesn't like anyone. Right? It's like he, like, knows.
Who else reads books about submarines?
Right.
My dad.
Who? My dad. He's amazing.
If you can't sit on the couch, then there's too many.
If you can't sit on the couch, there's too many.
That used to be my house.
That never happened in my house when I grew up, so it's nothing I learned from my parents. I learned that from Pinterest. Greg says the interview with Mean Gene and Macho Man where Macho Man drops a packet of sugar. Everyone says it was cocaine. LOL. As Josh says, let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Yeah, Hogan was my favorite person to get interviewed.
Right?
They just don't do interviews like those guys anymore. Nowadays, it's kind of like calm. Back then, it was just, they were just jacked up.
Josh is like, what if the Fiend's new friend was Adam Rose?
With the rosebuds.
Rosebuds.
That'd be awesome. I want it to be Bo Dallas, his brother. Bo's such a good talker anyways, it would work.
Bo leave. True.
And they look enough alike that it would just work. But they could always save that for when they're going to bury Bray. They could just put him in a tag team with Bo. But I don't see that coming anytime soon.
As Brad has some info, do you have like a source on that information? I don't really keep up on a lot of the UK news. He says, Adam Rose was arrested for beating his wife, not repping the UK good across the pond. Interesting. Didn't hear
I know he got big. Like, I saw some pictures of him. He was all jacked up.
Well, that's what happens when you go to prison.
Well,
you have a lot of time on your hands. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, you got that one arm that's just swole.
Yeah.
You look like a professional arm wrestler.
Vindicator's like, I never liked Bayley. And you're 100% correct, look at Dalethea. Being a hater 24/7 just makes life more fun and tolerable.
I hate that. I'm just kidding.
And that is why I literally have a sweatshirt that says, my hate is divided equally amongst all of you. Josh is talking about, remember when Mean Gene said, fuck it during an interview?
No, but that's funny.
That is funny.
When I was a kid, I would never have caught that anyways. Everybody I knew swore.
Right? Brad's like, there was a video of him in court. Yeah, this was before he got swole. So he was like, I'm weak. I'm going to beat my wife. I'm swole. I went to prison. News is like, rapid fire again. Triple or H or Shawn Michaels?
Triple H.
Big Show or Mark Henry?
Mark Henry.
Hulk Hogan or Undertaker?
Hulk Hogan.
Nice.
It's always going to be Hogan, whoever you put in that one.
Yep.
Even if it's Ric Flair, I'm still going to say Hogan.
Right.
And Flair's my second favorite. Randy Savage is up there.
Vindicator is like, the Tron effect for Bayley is nauseating. It gives me seizures. They're eye tremor seizures.
Why is it gold and black?
I don't know.
She never wears that color.
I don't know. Why is she?
I don't associate her with those two colors.
Looks like somebody spit all over her shirt or something. She's like, oh, I splashed bleach on myself. Oops. As Brad asked, Hulk Hogan or Dalethea? Since you said it's always going to be Hulk Hogan. Travis likes to cuddle with him. Late at night. He makes me wear a suit. No, I'm just kidding.
Just put the muscle suit on.
He's like, I really need you to just shave the top of your head.
Put that bandana on and wear the Hulkster shirt and then rip it off.
And then you gotta talk funny. I can't even talk like him.
Brother.
Hey,
be careful. We're live.
Oh, don't tell my secrets. Brad figured us out.
So she brought a chair out. I think it should have Sasha's name on it.
News wants to know, rapid fire again, or Hulk Hogan, or all WWE superstars? Hulk Hogan only.
Active WWE superstars, I'd go with Hogan.
Right?
Although I do like Bray.
Tell us all about your misery and everything that's wrong with your brown shoes.
And why you're wearing them.
With black pants.
So, of course, they have to do a full recap.
Ayla's
Look
like,
how far back they're recapping
Ayla's
this.
in the chat. Hey, Ayla, how's it going?
Ayla.
She's like, I could see Travis doing that. Thanks, Ayla. And you think that I would go along with it? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Just say, yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
You gotta do. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. You gotta say your prayers and eat your vitamins.
Ayla's like, yes, Dalethea, thanks. I have no choices. Great. Vindicator's like, listen to all the booze for Bayley told you she is catching well-deserved heat. Well, of course she is.
I'm pretty sure she's been hated the whole time. It wasn't like a heel turn. It basically, all it did was make us Sasha sympathizers. If anything. It didn't change the way we thought of Bayley.
It doesn't change the way about Bayley. I didn't like her before.
I mean, she's still a golden role model.
It didn't change me to liking her more or less this time either. So, yeah.
Do you find her as a role model still for young women across the world?
I don't know, Brad, but I didn't really like I didn't really like Sasha before. Like, okay, so I liked Sasha. Then Sasha had a temper tantrum like a 3-year-old child, and I didn't like her. I didn't like that. It was unbecoming as a professional. It was childish on her part, and it was just ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And her coming back was fine, but when she comes back, you kind of have to earn my like again. And, you know, and I haven't minded her character that they've brought her as. She, you know, she's mean, but just mean enough that she's not being like she was. She's had some losses and she didn't freak out and, like, literally, like, have a meltdown on
like,
stage.
they got embarrassed when they lost the tag team titles, and it was funny. It was like a comical match.
And she was fine. And that brought a little more respect for her. I've just never liked Bayley. I don't know what it is about her, but I just don't like her as a wrestler. I'm sure she's a very nice person.
I don't mind her as a wrestler. I don't like her on the microphone.
Yeah, that's what it is. Whenever she talks, her face. Like, she actually wrestles really nice and good. Oh, look, I didn't realize that she lost some of her eyelashes. Her eyelashes were all in the ring and sad.
Yeah, very brutal. Hopefully this recap's over pretty soon.
Actually, Luke, Josh mentioned Benoit, so you kind of jumped the gun on that one, buddy. Sorry. Yeah. Josh just admitted that he did it, and I can see his chat right there. So...
They're pumping in the booze.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like Red Under Vindicators about Ayla saying yes to me, and then Vindicator saying, let me tell you something about your brother. It's right there. So, yeah. So, clearly, they were talking about Benoit, by the way.
Yes, I did.
Ayla's like, that's your Halloween outfit, Hulk. Ugh. Hulk Hogan? Ugh, can't do it.
Be like the girl off of Grown Ups. David Spade's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
She dresses as Hulk Hogan for their 80s party.
Oh, that's right. I don't have those kind of muscles, so I can't. Oh, that's crazy. Really? That's weird. It was like at 7:02. Huh, that's really strange. But he did. He was the first one that brought it up. He said just like Benoit was innocent. So, yeah. So, Josh brought that can of worms out. Fatley says, what about me? What about Bayley?
Poor Bayley.
News LT says, if you want to get a selfie and you can get it from one superstar, which superstar you choose? Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, Finn Bálor, Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt on that one. Hopefully as himself, not the Fiend. Not a huge fan of the Fiend. I don't hate it, but...
Vindicator's like, 100% true story. I met Bayley earlier this year at the Royal Rumble and got her autograph, but I still... hate what she did to my girl, Sasha Banks.
Boo.
We have Justin Nakot in the chat. Hey,
Justin. Thanks for hanging out with us.
The new artist, JN. Sweet. Rarity's like, I'm getting Lita and Trish 2005.
I never cared about you. I was using you. She just called herself Two Belts Banks. No shit. So Bayley just called herself Two Belts Banks. She's like, oops. Well, of course she's useless. Now you kicked her when she was down. So that's it. That's her whole interview. Is she used Sasha? You're going to see Roman Reigns in a ring. Did you hear that?
What did he say?
The first time in 7 months that Roman's going to be in action. I guess he kind of forgot that he won the title the other week.
Okay.
Corey Graves, for the first time in 7 months, Roman Reigns going to be in action. Here comes Nikki. So that women's stuff's happening now, so it's going to be after this Fatal 4-Way. So is Bayley going to be out there the whole time as they all come out? I kind of like Nikki's outfit there. Is that kind of a newer thing that she's doing?
Nikki?
Uh-huh.
The black?
Yeah, that with the... like the laced up crotch and the
laced up. No, she's kind of had those before, but they've been kind of green.
Oh shit, she just got attacked from behind by a steel chair.
Wow.
Well, that just hurt it for Cross.
Rolling out in cities. Good for them. I don't want that big. Yuck. Nobody wants that big.
And Tamina. All right, after the break, it looks like... Did you see what happened there?
That Bayley attacked Nikki.
Nikki with a chair.
Yeah, with a chair. Yeah.
So Nikki
her chair she took down and been brought up.
Nikki might be out of it right now. Maybe they'll add another player.
Right.
Although it was just one hit, so possibly not. But that would be a good idea to add somebody like a Naomi or a Carmella or something.
Possibly.
Anyways, we got Nikki Cross coming out. We've got Alexa Bliss going to be in this. And we've also got Lacey Evans and Tamina. It's a Fatal 4-Way. The winner of this goes on to wrestle...
Bayley.
I was going to say Two Belts Banks.
Nope, Bayley.
Oh, no, that's what she called herself.
Oh, she called herself.
Two Belts Banks. She's like, you helped me to become Two Belts Banks? Bayley Dose Straps. Like, because she fucked up. Like, she messed up saying it.
Right.
She called herself Two Belts Banks.
Right.
And then she's like, Bayley Dose Straps. It's like, you already screwed up. Don't try to save it.
Greg wanted to know if Sasha's in it, but no, she is
Sasha's
not, as
out.
Brad said. Nope, no Sasha. She probably, Icon's like, I'm like ahead of y'all. Yeah, we kind of have a little bit of a weird delay.
There's a little bit of a delay, so just, yeah.
It's because
you can pause yours and wait a second, or you can just...
We're watching it live, you could say, but it's coming through their app, so we're not watching it. So, like, if you're in Central or Eastern time zones, it's actually real time for you on your TV.
In Mountain and Pacific, it's way behind. Like,
yeah. So
you have to watch it on the app.
Yeah, and then the app just has kind of a delay, which is normal. That happens. What you doing? You okay?
My arm hurts, that's it.
Okay.
You worry about you.
I will worry about myself. I'm going to go have a heart attack in the hallway. Anyways, News LT was like, okay, bye, nice time. All right, well, bye, have a great
thanks for
night.
hanging out with
Hopefully
us.
We'll see you again soon.
We'll see you on Monday, 8
Mm-hmm.
p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern. Brad's going with a Bliss win, and the Fiend comes out to see her. Hope not, but it might. Yeah, I know a lot of people are very, very excited about that, but...
On and off, right? There's Alexa. Look at her.
Well, Bliss is out there with her.
Look at her dreads, though. Forming in the pink.
Oh, the pink is dreads.
Look how thin she is. Alexa.
Yeah, so remember when we kind of talked about there was something maybe wrong with her or something, but maybe not. I don't know.
Well, she's not as thick as she used to be. She used to be thick.
That's what I mean. Like, so there's something going
thin.
on with her health, and so she's not, I don't think she's able to work out as much of build muscle like she was, because you can tell that she's not got a lot of muscle definition like she used to either. So, but I don't know.
That referee's working for free tonight. He's like, if I can get in between those two, I'll work for nothing.
Icon's like, okay, I'll try not to spoil it for y'all. Yeah, we appreciate it if you keep spoilers out. I mean, you can, but I just won't read them. So if something exciting happens and you can't help it and you have to throw it in the chat.
Just be you.
Whatever
you have to do.
I just kind of ignore it until it happens for us, and then I'm like, oh, wow. And so-and-so said. So,
all right, Fatal 4-Way. All 4 women are in there at the same time.
I guess she's in there then. Cross's back.
Yes, and
so
she already got her ass thrown
huh?
out. Tamina stalking around. What's she going to do here? Is she going to attack Lacey from behind? Lacey just smacked Alexa right in the face with a glove.
Right.
Throws her into the corner. Oh, hits Tamina right with that big boot.
Ouch. A Vindicator is like, sorry, but Bliss will never be Sister Abigail. She is too much like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, we'll see how that ends up working out.
Right.
I wish they would have done it before she even joined the roster.
Right.
Like, I was literally an advocate of this 6 years ago.
Of her being Sister Abigail, right. Greg says, so here's what's going to happen. Bayley versus Sasha's Survivor Series as Snoop Dogg takes chair as Bayley is about to hit Sasha, throws a cup of fun and juice in Bayley's face. Sasha rolls her up 1, 2, 3. And now you know what's going to happen. Her cousin's going to come to save her.
That is awesome sounding. That's exactly what we want to see as fans. Snoop Dogg and Paul.
Brad's like, Greg, if that happens, I want you to tell me who wins the World Cup. Right. And Josh wants to know, when will the Jinder Mahal return?
I think he is returning. I think he is part of Retribution.
Is he?
After hearing that interview of Retribution,
that's
it's it's just his cadence.
Right.
They obviously can cut it out, but they can't cut the cadence.
Right.
Unless they turn the speed different, and they didn't, and it sounded just like him. His accent.
Right. Michael Duke says, I would like to say Tamina versus Bayley for the Women's Championship at Clash of Champions.
That'd be interesting. I'd watch it.
John L says, Naomi should have been in this match. All these ladies have had a title shot. We haven't seen Naomi for a little while. So, gin and juice, he says. I meant gin and juice.
Yeah, I knew what you were saying.
Fun and juice, that's fine.
Sipping on gin and
Everybody
juice.
knows.
Laid
I don't
back. On my mind, on my money, on my money, on my mind.
Josh was like, wait, Sasha's related to Snoop? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did her entrance song.
Music. As Brad just said.
Well, the one
sings
time.
Her entrance music. That one time sung her entrance music.
A WrestleMania. He was there live.
Right?
Lacey, did you see that? Just drug her face across that top rope. Talk about rope burn.
Normal.
She kicked her right in the ovary.
Lacey does play dirty. Vindicator says Bliss still has thick legs, but she used to do what Peyton Royce does now with those fitness bikini competitions. They needed to spend more time practicing wrestling moves. Well,
Nikki going crazy on Tamina's back. Tamina just shoves her off. Look at that chop to the chest. Nikki always hits her own boobs. Now she's hitting other women's boobs. She must hate those things. There's a big clothesline. One. Ah, she kicked out quick. Tamina rolling out of the ring to save her own butt. Oh, she just hit her right in the ovary.
Right in the ovaries.
Bliss slide baseball style. Gets a little
out
wedgy,
there and
pulls
kicks
it out
him in
though.
the face.
See, her butt's not as bubbly, huh?
Right.
Old biscuit butt doesn't look like biscuit butt. Nikki didn't know what to do. Did you see how she passed Bliss there?
Right.
They're almost working together as a team. Look at what she's doing. She's doing the Sister Abigail. Right there!
Oh my lord!
She just did the Sister Abigail. Right there to Nikki.
Commercial. Holy shit. What
the Sister
hell?
Abigail to Nikki Cross.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness sakes.
It's happening.
It's happening! As Luke said, oh my effing god, she did the Sister Abigail. Josh was like, yes! Brad's like, oh my god, Sister Abigail! It happened! Oh my god, she did it! Josh says. Vindicator's like, I have to put in my emo 2 cents. Alexa now copying Bray because she has a boring skill set. That's how you're talking from now on, by the way. Josh is like, now she says Abigail. Looks like, oh my god, Leanne! Chanel Jackson's like, I would like to see the NXT UK champion Walter versus Finn Bálor if they never had their match.
That'd be awesome.
Right?
Absolutely.
That would be pretty cool. Josh is like, yes, yes, yes.
They got to open up Europe and America so they can get to each other.
Right? Starlight Glimmer is in the chat. Hey, Starlight saying, what? It happened.
Shit's happening.
It's literally real. Happened. Brad's like, I hate this. Aww. Josh is like, it's happening now. She's Sis Abby. Yes. How do we know she's really going to be Sister Abigail just because she did the move? We don't know she's going to be.
What is
Sister
she going to be?
Abigail.
Cousin?
I don't know. Cousin Tabitha.
Old Tabby.
Vindicator's like, what's exciting about Bliss Wrestling? I'll wait. What's exciting about Bliss Wrestling, Travis?
I don't want to sound like a sexist pig.
Do you want to whisper it in my ear and I'll tell everybody? Go?
Well, that's just not filtered.
You could just whisper in her and I could say, I say.
She's just tiny. She's 5 feet of fury. She's fun to watch.
She actually, you know, I know that she's had some medical issues and she's had injuries, but when she was in her prime, I guess you could say, of her wrestling prime, of her body and everything was going well for her, she was actually pretty phenomenal in there. She reminded me a lot of AJ Lee in some ways with some of the moves that she could do. She
just got a lot of head injuries.
Yeah.
And it slows her down.
Yeah.
But it looks like she might be champion by the end of the month.
As Luke says, wait, it's WWE. I bet this is a big red herring, right? Greg's like, who did Bliss do the Sister Abigail? She's Sister Abigail.
Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, her BFF. Oh, Luke is like, this is literally one of the best storylines going, right? And even if it's like a red herring and it's not real, it's kind of fun that they're doing it. I'm okay with it.
I wish it was at a pay-per-view.
Right? That would be even a better
I want to see that.
But we're back live.
Not on a normal
We have no idea what
Smackdown.
happened, but now it's Lacey and Tamina?
Tamina, yeah.
Tamina? Okay.
I have no idea where Bliss is.
Bill McMahon says when she grabs the ropes and stomps on their back. Right? That one. Vindicator says, I appreciate your emo voice, Dalethea.
Then she
just
left.
A little better
By the way,
than the British accent.
she left.
Wow. She's just like, oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing. She's like a zombie. Oh,
So it's
she's not even in the match anymore.
She left. Now will she come back and win it, or is she just out?
Or she's like, I don't know what to do with myself, so she's gone.
I feel like we're gonna see who the new character on the Firefly Funhouse is.
As Brad just said, Bliss is wandering around. I bet she wanders to the Firefly Funhouse.
She's gonna have to ask Postman Pierce where it is.
Brad's like,
nobody knows where it's at.
Nobody knows.
It's in a different dimension.
Brad's like, the only way out for her is if someone saves her like Cross, but WWE would get hate for it, so I'm afraid to say the happening is upon us.
Lacey Evans looks amazing.
She does look amazing, but she always looks amazing. I know a lot of people don't like Lacey, but she probably is one of the ladies that I like better than most of them.
She's a classy broad.
Vindicator's like, so Travis just likes her looks and not her wrestling. She does no exciting moves that you can name, no memorable finisher.
Sister Abigail. She has a DDT. That's her finisher.
Right.
And she does Twisted Bliss off the top.
Yep. True that.
But her DDT was kind of her main finisher, but she does do Twisted Bliss.
Right. As Luke just said, Twisted Bliss is a great move. Her DDTs are always awesome. And her agility is insane. Or Brad's like, tiny. I like Lacey. I've kind of always liked... I didn't really like when her character kind of with Bayley, the fight, and her kid stuff came into play. I wasn't excited about that. She kind of came really weird.
I feel like that hurt her character.
Yeah, I really liked her just being this, like...
Witch.
Oh, yeah, but she's like a classy...
Yes,
meanie.
A Southern belle that talks bad about you to your face.
Right.
And says, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Oh, bless your
There
heart.
it is. That's enough.
Is that happening?
Yep. One.
Where's Cross?
2, and Cross beats it.
I'm like, where's Cross at?
Well, we knew it was.
I knew she's coming. Greg says, that sound bad if Bliss says, I let him in WWE. It's a kid's show. Oops.
I let him in.
That's what she said.
Rub.
Rub. We have JS in the chat. Hey, JS.
Hey, JS.
Wants Goldberg go after the Fiend and win again. Oh.
One more time, huh?
Ouch.
That's hard on the fans. The fans just don't like that. But we all love Goldberg. At least I do.
Right. Vindicator's like, both Alexa and Liv are just lookers more than wrestlers. I still like both, but Alexa especially is highly overrated. Bulldog. You guys are funny. Josh is not a fan of Postman Pierce. He hates that gimmick.
Oh.
We should say it more often.
Postman Pierce.
Making Adam look like a joke, he says. Brad's like, Bliss is different to all the other wrestlers in the WWE is how unique and different she is in a good way. True. She does some different stuff, and that's really good.
Well, obviously, we can all have our own opinions. I don't have to fight about it, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't like Alexa, you don't like Alexa.
Exactly, which is fine.
And that's fine.
Everybody has...
Like, I don't really care much for Nikki Cross, but I'm starting to grow. She's starting to grow on me a little bit. They kind of brought her
out of her shell a little bit, right, putting her with Bliss.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of helped her grow her character.
It was a good idea.
So it was nice, because then she wasn't part of that group anymore.
Right.
She wasn't part of a group. She was her own person.
Yeah, she wasn't just an weird outcast.
Right.
Putting her with a superstar that can talk changed things.
Yeah.
And she can talk, but you just can't understand what she said. Oh, shit. Women's right. She missed. Spinning neck breaker.
She's like, no.
Oh, Tamina lands right on her lower back. I feel like that would just hurt.
Right?
Here it is. Tamina's going to win this.
Oh, Tamina.
Samoan drop.
Did get her. Oh, almost got her with a kick.
Nikki sidesteps. Rolls her up.
Quick roll up.
1, 2, 3. Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross is a winner. Even after getting a sister Abigail.
Nikki Cross.
That's crazy. Wow.
Clash of the Champions.
Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming.
So my question is, because they're setting up the Alexa with her, right?
Maybe, because...
So she wins the title and then Alexa takes it from her at Hell in a Cell, maybe?
I don't know. But it doesn't surprise me too much, though, that Nikki Cross won, because she's had that kind of feud with Bayley for a while. And they just kind of put it on the back burner for a minute. But she's always gone after her. And she hit her with a chair as she was leaving. So, you know, kind of makes more sense that they would put her as a antagonist, I guess.
Kind of excited about that. And now, I mean, either way, right? Like, Sasha can win the title from Bayley. Or they can take it off Bayley now. And then Alexa can beat it off Cross right before Halloween. Think of that. That's the weekend before Halloween.
Right.
Bliss full-blown Abigail with Bray full-blown Bray.
You mean The Fiend?
Whatever.
Or Bray?
It's Bray, but yeah.
We're going to get Otis now?
Yeah, heavy
Looks
machinery.
But what makes Bliss amazing is her ability to sell her personalities and emotions, especially when she's sweet. Then her face drops and she slaps the taste out of someone's mouth.
Right.
She's very good at her promos, that's for sure.
And she's the best talker in the women's division.
Oh, yeah. Zoe's like, I hate Adam's gimmick also. They should have turned him into Mr. Shmee because I'm Captain Hook. As Luke says, Bliss let him in, then he healed her. Ew, and that's what she said. It's okay, Brad. Don't worry about it. Like I said, if you guys throw out things in the chat and I notice it, I won't say anything until it happens. So that Travis is surprised.
Well, yeah. Why do you get to know before me? Might as well just read it.
I just think it's more fun.
Otis is in action.
Josh says, have Christian, he the Raw GM, and have Pierce, he the SmackDown GM. There you go for the draft. I don't like that.
I think they're going to do a draft in October, too.
Probably.
Not October. It'd be November. And I don't mind the draft. It's kind of a fun night because we get to do all the fun stuff with it. And it's both nights for both shows. I just don't like... Honestly, if you were building two teams, right? And you said, you can have 2 picks to my 1... I don't agree with that. What it should be is 1 pick to 1, right?
Right.
For the first, 20 picks.
Okay.
Then do 2 to 1. Like, just because Raw is an extra hour doesn't mean they should have 2 first-round picks.
Right.
Right?
True.
Like, they don't deserve, that much more talent. Now, granted, the people that they pick with those picks aren't the people that you'd really pick if you're really starting a show.
Right. Vindicator says, wow, DDT was a standard move. Twisted Bliss is nothing. It looks more awkward than cool. It's why she can never be Sasha, who could hand with Charlotte and Ronda.
Hang.
Yeah. But hand sounds way better.
She can hand with them.
Looks like maybe Sasha from a couple years ago, but the current Sasha just doesn't have the oomph she once had. True that. Josh says, wait, what? With the high heels lady as the princess of Staten Island, Carmella? Josh, Travis said that 5 hours ago. Where were you?
Sarah's
no,
just kidding. No. Have we seen her yet again tonight?
No, we haven't.
They got to show that
I don't
again.
know. I don't look, so I have no idea. Vindicator said, I meant hang with Charlotte and Ronda.
Oh, I get it. I knew what you were saying.
Shayna for that matter. But now we get another boring Nikki versus Bayley match for the 5th time.
We'll see how that ends up playing out. It could be a triple threat match by then. We still have 2 weeks.
Right. Brad's like, it is Clash of Champions this Sunday. No, it's not until the 27th.
It is the 27th.
Of September. So it's a couple weeks. Couple more weekends.
Yeah, we have time to build for that pay-per-view.
Yeah. Glenn's like, WWE changed just Hell in a Skull schedule October 25th, Sunday night next month. Yep, that's right. They did. Vindicator says, this is why NXT Women Division is far superior to other brands. Is that how it goes?
I used to think their women's division was superior, but I feel like their WWE's women's division is caught up over just the last few up calls that they've done.
Right.
With Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler.
Right.
I think those two kind of...
They put some other differences in there so that they can...
Because if they brought up Rhea, it's over. Because Rhea's all that they have there. Now, if Blanchard signs... wherever she ends up is going to be the better. Because right now I feel like it's a push with those 2 divisions.
Right.
Especially if they use them. If they start using the women more on the main roster, it would be even a better division.
Luke says, I already said I didn't want Nikki to win. I wanted Bliss because she hasn't had a title shot in a while. The other 3 have. Yeah, but they might be putting her something towards something else.
I feel like something big's happening there.
It might be a title shot she gets later, so who knows. John L. says, Image seems to give Nikki Cross, the win over the other three that was in the match, tells the story between Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Right.
Josh says, I don't mind the draft as long as you have GMs instead of the writers drafting. You know what I mean, Travis?
I sure do. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Brad's like, she was just tag team champion, I guess, but I don't know if I really consider that anything. Does it really count?
Vince doesn't like tag teams.
Tags count because they break them up all the time.
There she is. It's got to be Carmella.
Really long
blonde hair.
Took from me. I want to be a dark and evil queen.
It's Carmella. They're going to cut it right before the top, yeah. Because if it was Eva Marie, we'd know about 2 more inches higher.
Right.
But it's definitely not Eva Marie.
Yeah.
She's on all the time. She's on YouTube.
Right.
So you know what she looks
like. Or
like.
Instagram, as Luke said in the chat. As Luke said,
Morrison.
tag champ is not the same as the main title, especially since WWE had done nothing in the women's tag belts, or men's for that matter, right? Let's see, Vindicator says we need more women on SmackDown. Dana Brooks needs a title shot before Bliss. Maybe even Carmella if she comes back. Brad wants to know who that hot woman is.
I'm pretty sure it's
Starlight,
Carmella.
like, who was that? It looks like if it's not Carmella, I don't know who it is. LOL. Carmella has been streaming a ton of her workouts, so she's looking damn fit again.
Yes.
Vindicator says Mystery Lady has awesome legs. It might just be Eva Marie. And as Luke said, and you said, Eva Marie has been on Instagram, and I don't think it's her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Eva Marie's built just a little bit different. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Eva Marie.
Bill McMahon's like, is that Charlotte? Oh, hell no, Bill. That's not Charlotte.
She
that's definitely not Charlotte. I know for sure that's not Charlotte.
Charlotte's built like a boy from the hips.
Yeah, she doesn't really have like the girl curves. It's sad, but...
Well, she has some girl curves.
Okay, so she made sure she bought some girl curves and stuffed them in her bra.
It's a sandwich.
He stole his lunchbox. Bill McMahon's like, Sable? No.
Kind of looks like a young Sable.
Brad said if it was Eva Marie, I'd die happy. Yeah, it's probably not going to be her, though.
I would like to see Eva Marie again, but...
I don't think she's going to be back in WWE anytime soon. But I was like, what bigger way than that? They're hyping whoever it is the F up, right? They are.
But sexy.
Right.
Like, they're not hyping her up to be like a megastar, like a...
Vindicator's...
She's going to be a champion or
right?
something.
Vindicator's like, I hope they don't overdo the sex symbol stuff with Carmella because they already tried it and she's not good looking enough. They need to just focus on her skills. Brad's like, are you blind? Carmella is fit as fuck. I don't think it's about being fit, though. I think Vindicator's talking about...
Her frog face.
Her face. And I'm not being mean, but Carmella does not have a very beautiful face.
I don't feel like it's that bad.
It's not, but it is. It's like so weird. It's like in some lights and angles, she's really pretty, and then she's in a different angle and light, and you're like, are you okay? I mean, granted, I have nothing to talk about, but she's very fit, and I'm sure on her stuff she's getting
with
fit
the power. Oh, yeah.
He has a body of steel. Or a body of steak. His shirt says, I have a body of steak. Body by steak. Oh, my God. Steak. Body by steak. I want that shirt.
Oh, I thought he was going to look at Miz getting up there cheating. Get over there, Tucker. Do your job, Tucker.
That shirt. He just saw it. He's getting it.
Body by steak.
I want that shirt.
You better get on and order it.
Vindicator's like, Carmella's fit. I'm talking about her facial beauty. Brad's like, she's face fit too.
She's got good cheeks, so. Look, Morrison stole the lunchbox. Miz took off with it. They stole it.
Oh,
they've got the contract.
His contract is in there?
He probably put it where it goes this time. Oh, shit. Morrison just got plowed in the corner. Here comes.
Is it the
Here
wormy?
comes the caterpillar. Yep. There it is. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. That's the first time I've seen him actually pop back up to his feet. Oh, shit. What's he doing? Johnny dropped is lost.
Johnny
1,
drop
2, and 3.
Instead of Johnny drip, it's Johnny drop
Otis
tonight.
just kicked his ass. Poor John Morrison. Can you imagine if you're John Morrison and you're going to sign that contract and they're like, and you're going to lose one day to this guy? Because back then, you know.
Like, he got his, he has his thing back. Uh-huh. And he's all excited. And he's like, it's okay.
Calm down.
See, he's like, he stole your lunchbox that has your contract in it. He's like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I want that shirt. I need a body by steak.
Body by
Luke
steak.
needs that shirt too. Luke, you need a shirt that says body by steak. That shit's funny.
That is hilarious. Holy
I'm
crap.
gonna have some num-nums.
Time's going quick.
Yes.
That brass ring. You can stick that brass ring up your ass. Miro. Remember?
Right.
There's the cake, see it? That was the execution of the cake.
Mm-hmm. That poor cake. That was an amazing cake. It looks like I'm already on the WWE shop. I knew you would be, you brat.
Body by steak.
I haven't seen that. That's the first time I've seen that shirt. I don't know if he was wearing it the last time we saw them, but that's hilarious.
I haven't told Dalethea this yet, but I was going to say, the second we decide to do the cooking channel, she's got to realize that she'll never be skinny. You'll never be skinny.
Okay. I've pretty much come to the conclusion that I'm just going to be a fat ass.
No, I meant like going forward. You're fine now, but you're going to be like...
You're going to say that I'm going to be 600 pounds? I'm going to have to go on 600-pound life?
You'll have to.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
But you'll have your own show before then. You can have your own 600-pound life.
You're sweet.
It hasn't happened yet. You're fine.
He's
the
really
second
nice
you
to
go
me.
with it, there's no turning back.
Travis is like, you're going to be a big fat ass, Dalethea. I'm going to leave you because I'm getting fit and you're fat. Travis is mean. See what I have to deal with on a daily basis? You guys don't get to see that part of Travis. He just spread out his actual evil regularness to you guys all. Thank you for being able to see it. That's what I get to listen to.
What? If we decide to do a cooking channel, that you're going to gain weight?
He's like, you're going to be a big fat ass,
8,000 pounds
Dalethea.
a week. 8,000 calories, not pounds.
Vindicator's like 90% of the female wrestlers are fit, so that's nothing special. I just appreciate women who take wrestling to different levels like Lita did and Charlotte recently and Io Shirai now.
I like them. I'm not a huge fan of Shirai, but I am a fan of the other ones.
Lita and Charlotte.
Lita, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea Ripley.
Looks like you can be skinny with a cooking show. LOL. I'm cooking amazing meals, but losing the last little bit of fat I had. But you're very active, too. And I just sit on my butt all day at a desk. That's my job. Vindicator says, love body by steak. Better than anything Lesnar or Roman ever wore except Roman dog logo shirts. Josh is like, why do they always have the Funhouse as the main event? Can they put something else as the main event? I mean, I like the Funhouse. It's great, but I mean, come on.
Well, we know what it's going to be now.
It's the greatest thing ever. So, sorry.
It's got to be the main event now because they're going to end it right when they go to her or something.
Yeah,
if
they
it's
can't
her.
put it in the middle of the show if they have something special. That's weird. I don't think you're sorry for your rage at all, Josh. I think you really wanted people to see what you're really like. Pullman Maron's like, Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso versus Baron Corbin and Sheamus is the main event. It's Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, just so you know, versus Baron Corbin and Sheamus as the main event.
And that's going to be coming up pretty soon.
And it really is Jey, because we saw it, read it, and know it.
Yes. We saw his stats.
Looks like, can you all seriously for once not complain about stuff, but say what you like? All this complaining is really hurting my brain. You know what's funny? Because I'm actually really used to complaining. Because Travis's mom does it. My dad does it. I'm actually really used to it. I just ignore it most of the time. You're fine, Bill. We had this conversation on Monday, I think. We weren't sure, or Wednesday. What day was that we were talking about it? We weren't sure which Uso it was that was having the...
last Friday.
Match with Roman Reigns. We couldn't remember which one it was, but we know for sure that it's Jey. So just for your information, it's Jey.
I thought Jey was married to her, so I think I was saying it was Jimmy. Mm-hmm. But Jimmy's the one married to Naomi. Right.
Looks like, I hate to tell you this, but dealing with Chat and Trav is very active no matter how you do it. Yeah, but you guys will have to live with him.
You don't live with me.
You thanks a lot. I don't have a home. I forgot. I have no home. I don't live here. I don't live anywhere. Thanks a lot, Travis.
You stay on the weekends. Oh, yes. Don't break it.
He's like, I can't. It's stuck.
He's got his lunch belt in his briefcase.
This lunchbox.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's eating it.
He's eating his lunch. It's going to be full of meat. Is it going to be steak?
They got it.
What's in there?
Looks like grapes.
Ew, an apple core. Baltimore. Who's your friend? Whack! Me!
Is he calling in a favor? Is that what
I think so, yeah.
Here we go. Firefly Funhouse.
Here we go indeed. Luke's
it is
saying
not
the
the main
same thing.
event. Mercy the buzzard. It's like a birthday in there. Namaste. Postman Pierce.
Before the fun. Get this off my chest.
He had to get it off his chest.
I don't know what that was. What was that? Oh, a pretty belt.
Look at the picture on the wall. You should go make that one for up there.
The less you know.
The less you know. Where are they going? It's going to be a little blonde doll.
He.
It's a he.
I wonder if that's who I want it to be. Who did I want it to be?
Mr. Bossman.
Who's it going to be? I wanted it to be that. I said that last week.
Parrot. Pasquale Parrot. Pasquale. That's going to be a hard one for me to remember. Pasquale. The Haas is shivering.
Oh, God.
Technical difficulty. Please stand by.
Did it escape?
Pasquale. He flew the coop, dude.
What?
Polly want a headstone? Oh, he's
God.
dead. Mercy. Well, that was it. There he is. Mr. Big Boss Man. What to my home?
Uh-oh.
What the my house is going on? Hell. Special advisor. It's a walrus.
Who does that look like?
Paul Heyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wobbly Walrus.
Wobbly Walrus. Shit.
Fuck.
Look at Bray's face. Wobbly Walrus.
This is such good shit.
To be continued. By the way, they took something that was so obvious and made it into something else.
Uh-huh.
Everybody at home was like, it's going to be Electric Blue. Including me. But instead it was Wobbly Walrus.
Like, it was supposed to be a parrot. The parrot died because Bray didn't put anything in the thing, so that was dead.
King Corbin.
As Vindicator's like, wait me when Wyatt's Mr. Rogers' pepper time is over. I think it's over, and now it's another bad time because if you don't like Baron Corbin, then you're gonna want to cry. Buttercream says, it looked like Miz was calling Bray at the same time he was dialing on his phone, right? Looks like WTF. Josh says that's basically what the gimmick is. Just basically the WWE version of Mr. Rogers. Brad's like, bet it'd be a doll of Alexa. It wasn't. Mr. McBossman shows up. Looks like, what in the blue fucking hell is going on?
What in the my house is going on here?
So Bliss was a red herring? Such crap. We don't know that for sure, though, that she's a red herring. Zoe's like, oh, look, it's Mr. McBossman and Paul Wallman. It's Wobbly Walrus.
Wobbly Walrus.
Vindicator says, as Dalethea would say, that was stupid. Josh says, WWE decided to do this Firefly gimmick because of the Mr. Rogers movie coming out, and I was seeking in box offices, and WWE said, hey, why don't we copy that? So they are copiers. Oh my god, Josh, really?
It's fine.
It's not a copying. I never watched Mr. Rogers, so I wouldn't even know.
Oh. Yeah, there is a postman, though. There's a little train that goes around.
Doesn't he change his shoes and, like, take off his jacket and put on a fucking gay-ass cardigan?
Okay, we need to stop with the anything about Mr. Rogers that's negative. Anything that's negative. He's basically a perfect human being.
Oh, he's not, but...
Him and Christ. That's it.
Whatever. No, he's not, but... Mr. Rogers did have a very positive message about children. He did love kids, not in that creepy way. He was a little creepy, but... He actually was very smart about the psychological stuff for kids. I've read some stuff, so... Brad is not happy about Wobbly Walrus. He stayed up until 3 goddamn a.m. for this shit.
Right? That's a true fan right there.
Mm-hmm.
Staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning just to be disappointed.
True.
And that is wrestling, by the way.
It is.
Like, very rarely do you actually get what you want in wrestling.
It's very true.
Sometimes they give you what you want and then you realize you didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, crap. Like, when Braun Strowman won the title, it's like, crap. Nobody wants Braun Strowman to be champion.
Right?
But I wanted him to be champion until he won it, and then I'm like, wait, no.
It's because of the weirdness they did with him.
Exactly.
If it was normal, it wouldn't have been so bad, but they made him weird, and it was like, ugh.
I'm like, Braun would be the perfect champion, and then once it happened, I was like, yeah.
Well, it was fine when he first, it was like, yeah, Braun Strowman, yeah, when he was what he was, after he was with the Bray thing, and then he was himself for a while.
Yep.
Then he became this weird babyface guy that did that train crap, and then you're like, oh, this is dumb as shit.
He would have ran around the outside and just knock people over.
Right, and it's like, don't do that. Looks like she was for this week at least. She was their red herring. John Dwyer is in the chat. Hey, John Dwyer, how's it going?
Hey, John.
Says, who is Bayley facing in 2 weeks at Clash of Champions? And
Nikki
Luke
Cross.
answered with Nikki Cross, and that is correct.
Dr. Pepper Team.
Brad's like, I do it every time. WWE is on and always regret it the next morning. I've got football with the boys at 10 because Liverpool are playing at 12. Well,
nice.
Yeah.
At Liverpool. It reeks of chamber pots.
Evil Bot says Bliss is Bray Wyatt's friend because I saw her hit his sister Abigail on Nikki Cross.
Yes,
True.
sir.
True that.
It's getting closer and closer.
Luke was talking about, Josh had said something about how they're copying Mr. Rogers, but Luke's like, Josh, you have that crap out of it. I guarantee you they're not copying. They might be inspired, but they're not awake copying. I promise you if the Rogers family thought they were copying, they would sue the shit out of them. And if anything, and they brought that gimmick to them, they probably, Vince knowing that he's a businessman, probably went to the Rogers family and said, we're going to be doing this. Is this going to be quote unquote offensive to your family, or do you think we're copying what you do? Kind of thing. But that just seems like something a business person would do.
Either that or just have his lawyers look at it.
We have
Jay's in trouble already.
Juan in the chat. Hey Juan, how's it going,
Juan.
man? How you doing?
We haven't even seen Roman yet.
John
Is Roman
Barber's
even
like,
going to come out and help his brother?
John's like, hey, what's up? Thanks for the shout out. I appreciate it. Of course. Thanks for being in the chat tonight. If you haven't subscribed to us, subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe it. You know what's crazy is they ring the bell. It started.
Oh, but where is the person you want to see, right?
Yeah, where's your main event?
Where's
the champion?
Your Roman dude that everybody thought would be out there? And I said, yeah, right.
That's pretty funny. So, I get it. Like, so fans were super upset that Brock didn't defend the title when he was you know what I mean? Like, he didn't show up to shows, and he only did main event things.
So now he's just
But never, ever did he not show up to a match that he was supposed to be in.
Right.
And they've done it with Roman twice.
Juan wants to know how we're doing. We're doing great, Juan.
You getting excited for your weekend?
Brown's like, not gonna lie, I really don't like Strowman. And Luke's like, well, this plot is predictable. That's sad. And Luke's like, I knew Roman wouldn't show up at the start of the match, right? He's such a weirdo.
I want to know if he's going to show up to the match at all.
So we need you to show up at least at the last second.
Or maybe even show up and hit freaking Jey with a Superman punch or something. Or a spear.
Something, huh? Vindicators says, I know what I want with wrestling. And that's for my girl Sasha to always be the boss and not being sneak attacked by dumb old Bayley. Wow, I think everybody's going to always be sneak attacked, so that's probably not going to happen, buddy. I wish. Juan's like, good. And yes, he's looking forward to his weekend. John Dwyer says, I will right now. I just subscribed. Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
Well, we appreciate you.
We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, unless they change the days for WWE Smackdown, Raw, or NXT. Then we will be doing those days. We also do AEW on Wednesday, or the day that they move it to for whatever purposes at this moment in time.
This week coming up, we're going to be here twice on Wednesday. So we'll do an NXT show, and then the late AEW show, and then Thursday we'll do AEW, And then Friday we'll be here for SmackDown. So, and obviously Raw.
We've got Todd0864 in the chat. Hey, Todd, how's it going? Wanting to know where's Roman? Nobody knows where he is.
Nobody knows where Roman is. He's probably in the back sitting on the couch.
Josh says he's probably getting McDonald's. I doubt that, but we could pretend, right?
With Wobbly Walrus.
Brad's saying that the Retribution
Here
comes in, I reckon. Oh, look. Just in time.
No Retribution on SmackDown.
Yep, no Retribution on SmackDown.
That is exclusively on Raw now.
Yep, just Raw.
He missed with the bro kick. Turns him around. He just got kicked.
There was a glitch.
Cut out there.
We had a glitch. We had a glitch. Bill McMahon's like, fella. Right? Evilbot says on Monday the Street Profits
Jay up top.
and Nakamura. Yes.
We might not see Roman in this match at all.
And Champions versus Champion match. Asuka defends her Raw Women's Championship against Mickie James. True that. You got it, Evil.
That's a fact.
John Dwyer
Roman just tagged
says
him.
You're welcome. Well, thank you very much again.
Roman just tagged himself in. Get out. Did you see that head movement?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get a spear and a pin. Roman doesn't even have to break a sweat anymore. What a job.
Like, why is she always us having the damn rivals?
1,
the New Day,
2,
the
and
Usos?
3. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso.
Oh, Harry is in the chat. Hey, Harry, nice to see you. Hey,
Harry.
how's it going? How was your
Harry,
week, man? Says, I did not like that. That's dumb.
The Firefly Funhouse, or this match, or Alexa turning heel.
Which one did you hate the most? Or which one did you not like the most, I guess? Juan's like, let's go. Why did you have to say her name? You said it too loud.
I know.
Now
Life happens.
Voldemort is talking in our house, and it's creepy. Harry's like, also, howdy. How have you guys been?
We're doing great. How was your week?
Fantastic. Luna's like, see you next week, Irishman. All right there, Luna.
We will be here Monday. But the Irishman won't be here until next Friday.
Harry's talking about this match in particular, but the rest was fine.
Yeah, this match was tough. He didn't even have to sweat.
Show.
He hands him his belt.
Is that all he's good for now?
I don't know. Since Roman wants to talk for himself. So Paul stays completely out of the picture. Look at this.
Right?
He's like, don't you hold my belt up.
Right? That's my belt, you dick. All right. Evil Bot says, see you guys next week on Monday. I will be here. And John Dwyer says, see you Monday for Rob. We will be here. Yes. Looks like this is the end of SmackDown for you. We've got some...
This is the end. The end.
Staring match happening between cousins. I guess we have to throw that out there.
Yes.
Josh is like, nice victory. I mean, they didn't win clean, but hey, I will take the victory because if it was Oceans, both men would have been out there. Yeah.
Fact.
I would have been okay with the other two winning. Looks like you should change the channel name to Wrestling Gab, where everyone complains about WWE channel. And AEW, because they all complain about that too.
That's
so.
just the
It's
internet.
just complaining.
It happens.
It's social media. It's ruined everybody's lives.
Not ours, though.
I don't know. I find good things happening and stuff.
I don't mind.
I will see you guys Monday. Have a good one. Peace.
Awesome. We'll see ya. We're going to take off as well. You guys have a great, safe, happy weekend, and we will see you in 72 hours. It'll be 70 hours from now.
Everybody have a great weekend out there.
We'll
be
see
safe.
you Monday night,
Take care
8
of
p.m.
yourselves.
Eastern.
If you have to work, be safe while you're working.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Stay away from people, but be sociable at the same time. Stay off social media. It's bad for your brain. Get your updates from the news, but don't believe everything you see.
Have a good night. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
for watching Wrestling
Take care.